Hi guys, this is Ranjit, and in this video let's have a look at the new gaming laptop by HP that is known as the HP Omen 16.1. And in this video I'll give you my overview about this one. And this one actually comes with the new Intel 11th generation Core i7 processor with the powerful Nvidia RTX 3060 or 3070 GPU. And guys, this is a review unit that was sent to me by HP, and this is going to go back. But let's have a closer look at this one now. So guys, this is the HP Omen laptop, and we have the Omen branding over here, and it looks nice in this color. Let me actually first give you an overview of the ports because I like the ports on this one, and I'm really happy that we have a proper SD card, full-size SD card on this one, so great for creators like me. We also have headphone combo and microphone combo. Then this is actually a Type-C port. This is actually a Thunderbolt 4 port, guys. Very versatile. If you know, Thunderbolt 4 is very powerful, so you have that. We also have a full-size HDMI slot, and this is actually HDMI 2.1, so it can output at very high resolutions, 4K at 120 or even 8K. Then we also have a display port. Then we have a USB Type A port, and this is your LAN port. This is a gigabit port, and here your power adapter will go. I'll show you that. Bottom, if you look at this back side, we have a lot of vents to dissipate the heat. These are the two hinges that it has, and even at the bottom, if you look at it, we have a lot of ventilation that is given on this laptop. And finally, if we move to this side, we have two more USB Type A port, also a little bit of vent over here. So that's regarding the ports that we have on this laptop. Now let's open the laptop, and you can easily lift it with single hand like this, as you can see. So you can do that, and this comes out of the box with Windows 11, and also you have RGB keyboard and all those things. I'll show you that. But first let me just log on to Windows. So guys, let's talk about the screen first, because I feel that's the most important part in any laptop, and also in a gaming laptop it's very important. And this is actually a 16.1 inch screen that we are getting, and it's in the 16:9 aspect ratio that you're getting. Another thing that I like is in terms of the accuracy. It's a very good screen. It's 100% sRGB, and it's actually a proper Quad HD screen, guys. So again, you have a lot of resolution on this one, and in fact this is again 165 Hertz. For example, if I go towards Windows, and if you go to the advanced display, and here, as you can see right now, it's at 165 Hertz. Let me lower the brightness so that you can see. 165 Hertz, and you can go up to 60 Hertz also on this one. So it's a very good quality screen that you are getting on this one. Another thing is that the screen is also eye safe and flicker free. So even for extended gaming, in fact I did a lot of gaming on this, it does not give you that eye fatigue. And again, we also have the RGB lighting and all those things. I'll show you all those aspects. You can control it. Another thing that I like is the SSD on this is a 1TB SSD, and it's actually a generation 4 SSD that you get with this laptop. And another thing is that it's a matte screen, guys. As you can see, there's a tube light, but it is reflecting. So that way also I like the screen quality on this one. So it's a 165 Hertz screen that you get. Now let's talk about the processor on this one. And many of you have asked me, I'm not covering Intel based processor. So yes, this one has an Intel based processor. It's the 11th generation. Let me just fire up CPU-Z to give you an idea. And this is the new Intel 11th generation processor. This is also actually a proper 8-core processor with 16 threads that you are getting, and the general performance is pretty good. I'll show you the benchmarks also. Let me first zoom in a little bit to show you the CPU information. And yes, now it should be fairly visible. And as you can see, this is the Core i7 variant, the 11800H. It's having a 45 watt TDP, as you can see. And this is actually a proper 8-core 16 thread that you are getting, and based on 10 nanometer process. Memory, we have 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM on this one, and in fact the back cover, you can open it very easily and replace the RAM if you really want. But out of the box comes with 16 gigabytes of RAM, dual channel graphics, of course the RTX 3070. We also get a variant with 3060 on this one. So this is regarding the 3060 will have 6 gigabytes of VRAM, whereas the 3070 has 8 gigabytes. So let me just close this, and let me also show you some of the benchmarks that I have run so that you have a good idea regarding the performance. Let me zoom out. And first, let me show you the popular Cinebench score. And if you look at it, here the single core score we got is 1481, which is very impressive for a single core. And for multi-thread we got a very healthy score of 12,231, as you can see, among the top that you got. Okay, now if we move to the next benchmark that I ran, this is Geekbench, guys. You can also download it and run it very easily. And here we got a single core score of 1580, as you can see, and multi-core score of 9344. Again, that means very good performance. Anything you throw on this one, it will handle it without any issue. It's a very good processor. I also ran, what do you say, the GPU test. This is for CUDA using the RTX 3070 GPU, and we got a score of 1,18,260. And I also ran the PC Mark 10, guys. This gives you an overall score, and again, as you can see, very healthy score of 6,649. And that means anything you put on this laptop, the CPU will not be a bottleneck. It will handle anything you throw on it. I also ran, if I recall, yes, 3D Mark on this one. This tests the GPU, and as you can see, very high score of 9,869 that we are getting on this laptop. So the general performance was very good on this laptop. I'll show you some gaming also I did, but before that, let me also show you some of the software that you get on this laptop to control that is built in. And this is the Omen gaming hub that you get, and you control a lot of aspects of the gaming stuff from this one. In fact, it has all this game stuff over here. But if you go to Omen 16 here at this tab, as you can see, you get this one. Right now we are not gaming, otherwise this will show that. So it shows you the CPU, memory, everything, what is there happening on your laptop. And you can do even undervolting with this one if you really want. If you're an advanced user, I would suggest you can do that. And here, from here, you have the main performance control. By default it will be in balanced mode, but you can switch it to the performance mode. And here you can also, for thermals, right, auto works very well, but let's say if you're just stressing, doing some rendering or something, you can also put the fans to max, and that way it will work. But I felt balanced and keeping an auto, or let's say you're doing heavy gaming and keeping it at auto, is doing a good job on the laptop. So from here you can control stuff. And here, if you go to lighting, here you can even adjust the keyboard RGB lighting. If you notice, you have multiple zones of RGB lighting here, and you can actually control. For example, I can click here and I can change this to, what do you say, yellow. And if I apply, this will change to yellow. It takes a couple of seconds, but yeah, that works. So you can even customize this one. I'll just revert back to what it was. Yes, you have to say yes, of course, to apply that changes, and it will do that. So you have you can even control the parts of the keyboard. It's divided into multiple parts: 1 zone, 2 zone, 3 zone, and 4 zones. So here you can manipulate it via this software. So this is the central software that we have. Very easy and intuitive to use, I would say. And you can control all the parts of the laptop with this one. Another thing that I like, and again, as you can see, you have a lot of stuff over here. You can play around. So you really have time and all those things. You can do that on this laptop. Guys, moving to the keyboard, it is having a full-size keyboard. Again, you can shut off this RGB lighting easily if you want, and it's a proper full-size keyboard that you're getting. And you also have a number pad over here, as you can see. And in fact, moving to the trackpad also, the trackpad size is pretty big, so it was very comfortable, and the keyboard and the trackpad experience was also very good. Now let me actually show you some of the games that I played on this laptop. And guys, this is Battlefield 2042. You know, it's a pretty notorious game. It puts a lot of load, and as you can see, we are running it at full 2K at 165 Hertz, and let's see how it does. So this game is very intense, guys, but if you notice, works very well on this one.
Friendlies have taken out objective Bravo. All objectives destroyed. We now control the sector.
By the way, this game got a lot of flack initially, but now I think so after a lot of updates, it is doing good. And if you're a Battlefield fan, you'll like it. In fact, the portal mode, some of the older maps, I am actually really enjoying. And in fact, in the last couple of days, I've been using this laptop to play this game, and it's been working very well. In fact, if you notice, the fan noise is also not there too much, which is important. Otherwise, some of the gaming laptops become like a vacuum cleaner. So this was Battlefield 2042 on this HP Omen. Oh, I got revived. Anyways, let's move to the next game now. And guys, this is Overwatch. I know it's not a very, graphic intensive game, but I'm keeping it at the highest graphic setting, that is 2K at 165. That's the hardware that this supports. And keeping all the settings at ultra. I just like this game. Just quickly just play, jump around. So let's have a look at this one also. But this is Overwatch, guys. Oops, 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 oops. Oh god, oh shit. Ah god, I'm finally. So guys, this is Overwatch, and as you can see, it works very well on this one without any issues. And guys, this is Battlefield 5 and this beautiful graphics, I would say, really takes advantage of this GPU. And if I go to options and if I show you the video settings, as you can see, we are playing at 2K with that 165 hertz refresh rate, and most of the settings are set to high, and then also it handles everything you throw on it. It's a beast of a processor. Of course, 1080p it will be better, but you can definitely play even at 2K with this GPU. Guys, another small thing that I noticed, I've been playing some of the games for almost 1 hour now. The laptop keyboard around the area does not get heated up. In fact, the WASD, where you'll be using quite a bit in gaming, this area simply there is no heat around this area. Only around this area, slight warmth around it, but not hot at all. In fact, most of the heat is over here. So the keyboard relatively stays without any heat, which is comfortable for extended gaming. So that is also a small thing that I liked on this laptop. So guys, this was the HP Omen laptop. So what do you guys think about this one? Certainly I would say it's a pretty good laptop for gaming. Of course, it's a very good laptop because it's powered with the Nvidia 3060 or 3070 GPU, and the processor is also actually very powerful on this one. Not only for gaming, but even for, let's say, video editing and some heavy tasks, will do a great job. What I also liked is that if you're not doing that serious gaming or something, when you work normally, as you can see right now, the fans are hardly audible, so it doesn't ramp up too much. Yes, of course, when you're gaming, the fans ramp up to cool the laptop, but again, I noticed that the heat generation was not very high on this laptop. So overall, I felt that the laptop was good. The build quality is good, also has that RGB lighting that many people prefer and all that stuff. So overall, it's a nice laptop, I would say, if you're looking for a gaming laptop around this budget. The base variant that comes with this RTX 3060 is for about 1,40,000. I'll leave the links, guys, and I feel for 95% of the users, that's the one that you should go. But if you're some hardcore user, you want the best. Also, if you work on very heavy productivity applications like the 3D CAD CAM, etc., where you need more VRAM, then definitely you can go even with the 3070 that has 8 gigabytes of VRAM. I'll leave the links. Now coming to some of the small nitpickings that I have noticed with this laptop, like most of the other gaming laptops also, this one one also does not have a fingerprint scanner, so I miss that. So you have to rely on pins. I don't know why most of the high-end gaming laptops don't have fingerprint scanners, so that is actually missing on this one. Moving to another thing is that, as I've told you, the speakers are decently okay, I would say, on this laptop, but I felt that speaker placement could have a front-firing speaker somewhere here or there. It would have created even a more impactful experience, in my frank opinion. And lastly, this is sort of nitpicking, guys. It has just too many stickers here pasted all over the place. Yes, I like the fact that it comes with the office, home and student license lifetime, but again, just too many stickers placed all over the place. So these are some of the nitpickings that I have, but overall still I would say it's a great gaming laptop if you're looking at this one. Again, as I've told you guys, for 95% of the users, I feel the 3060, the GPU one, the RTX 3060 is more than enough. But again, you also have the option of the 3070 what I had. Again, guys, I'll leave the links in the description so that you can check it out. Anyways, guys, that's it for now for this video. And if you guys are still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.